the energy of your home and your life. Have you ever felt stuck, unmotivated, or burdened by the past? Often, we look for solutions in external circumstances when the answer lies within our own space. The objects we surround ourselves with hold energy that can either support us or weigh us down. In Buddhism, our environment is seen as an extension of our inner world. When our homes are cluttered with unnecessary or negative energy-laden items, they can disrupt our mental clarity, emotional well-being, and even our ability to welcome prosperity. In this guide, we will explore 5 things you must eliminate from your home immediately to restore balance, attract positivity, and align yourself with the natural flow of energy. Each item represents more than just physical clutter. It symbolizes attachments, past experiences, and limiting beliefs that may be holding you back. By letting go, you create space for new opportunities, fresh energy, and inner peace. Let's begin this journey of transformation together. 1. Clothes you no longer wear. Letting go of the past. In Buddhism, the concept of impermanence teaches us that nothing remains the same forever. The clothes we own are not just pieces of fabric. They carry the energy of our past selves. Holding onto them out of nostalgia, fear, or attachment keeps us stuck in old patterns, preventing personal growth. Clothes hold the energy of the past and may no longer resonate with who you are today. Cluttered spaces lead to cluttered minds, reducing focus and productivity. Donation fosters generosity, one of the core virtues in Buddhism. A friend of mine once struggled with moving on from a difficult period in her life. She kept a wardrobe full of clothes from when she was in an unhappy relationship. When she finally decided to let go of those clothes, she felt an incredible sense of relief, as if she had removed emotional baggage along with them. She later told me that within a month, she had new job opportunities and a newfound sense of confidence. Just as we must cleanse our minds through meditation, we must also cleanse our physical spaces. Holding onto unnecessary items clutters our environment and disrupts the flow of positive energy. Simplification brings liberation. Many people struggle with letting go of clothes because they associate them with memories of the past. It might be a dress from a special occasion, a shirt gifted by a loved one, or an outfit worn during a significant life event. While these memories are precious, the physical item itself is not necessary to retain their emotional value. Buddhist teachings encourage detachment from material possessions and emphasize living in the present moment. When we free ourselves from these unnecessary attachments, we create space for new experiences and opportunities to enter our lives. If you haven't worn an item in over a year, donate or repurpose it. When discarding clothes, practice gratitude. Thank you for serving me. I release you with love. Keep only items that make you feel good in the present moment. Develop a habit of mindful consumption, purchasing only clothes that align with your current self and values. 2. Broken objects. The symbolism of wholeness. Everything in the universe is energy, including the objects in your home. In Buddhist philosophy, broken things represent disruption in the flow of energy and can even symbolize broken relationships, finances, or health. Broken objects block the flow of prosperity and happiness. Keeping them signals a subconscious attachment to imperfection and stagnation. A well-maintained space enhances clarity and focus. A Zen master once told his disciple, "A cracked bowl leaks water, just as a cluttered mind leaks wisdom." In other words, we cannot contain positive energy if our environment is full of broken and neglected objects. A woman once kept a cracked mirror in her home despite feeling uneasy about it. After hearing about energy cleansing, she decided to remove it. Within days, she noticed an improvement in her mental clarity and emotional stability. Removing that broken item symbolized her readiness to let go of negative energy and past self-doubt. Many people unknowingly hold onto broken objects because of sentimental value or the idea that they might repair them someday. However, each time they see these items, they reinforce an unconscious pattern of incompleteness and unresolved issues. The teachings of Buddhism encourage us to recognize the impact of our surroundings on our inner state. By consciously removing broken objects, we allow ourselves to move forward with clarity and openness. Dispose of broken plates, glasses, electronics, or furniture that you have been meaning to fix but never do. If something breaks, either repair it immediately or replace it. Practice gratitude before discarding. Thank you for your service. I let you go with love. Reflect on how removing broken objects makes you feel emotionally lighter and more aligned with a fresh start. 3. Worn out shoes. Your path reflects your life's journey. In Buddhist philosophy, everything we use carries meaning and reflects our journey. Shoes, which accompany us throughout life, hold a special symbolic value. If your shoes are worn out, dirty, or uncomfortable, they may represent a difficult and challenging road ahead. Worn-out shoes symbolize obstacles and hardships on your path. Dirty shoes carry negative energy from outside into your home. A clean, new pair of shoes represents new opportunities and a fresh start. A Zen master once said, "Where your feet take you, your mind follows." If your shoes are old, torn, or no longer serve you well, it may reflect a challenging journey you are walking. On the other hand, cleaning or replacing your shoes is a way to create renewal and readiness for better things. In Buddhism, walking meditation is a method of cultivating mindfulness. When walking with awareness, each step becomes a practice in presence. Shoes symbolize the path we take, and when we take care of them, we also show respect for our own journey. A woman once shared that she faced many struggles in her career and felt stuck in life. One day, she realized that her shoes were extremely worn out and torn, yet she hesitated to replace them, thinking, they still work fine. After learning about the spiritual significance of shoes, she decided to buy a new pair. Strangely, after doing so, she noticed that her life started to shift. She received more career opportunities, and her mood became noticeably lighter. Keep your shoes clean, as hygiene is an important aspect of spiritual discipline. If your shoes are too worn out to be used, replace them immediately. Before discarding old shoes, say, "Thank you for taking me this far. I am ready to walk a new path." See each new pair of shoes as a symbol of a bright and opportunity-filled journey. 4. Belongings of deceased loved ones. Honoring the past. Embracing the present. Many people keep the belongings of deceased loved ones as a way to preserve their memory. While remembering those who have passed is important, holding on to too many of their possessions can trap energy from the past, preventing new opportunities from flowing into your life. Keeping too many past belongings can create emotional stagnation. Memories should be cherished in the heart, not through excessive material objects. Letting go helps both you and the spirit of the deceased continue on your respective journeys. In Buddhist teachings, everything is impermanent. When we cling too tightly to a deceased loved one's belongings, we may unknowingly hold on to past energy and prevent ourselves from moving forward. The Buddha taught that everything is impermanent, even the most cherished relationships. The key is to keep love in our hearts rather than being attached to external possessions. A man who lost his mother kept all of her belongings, from clothes to personal items. He felt that discarding them would mean forgetting her. However, over time, he realized that keeping everything made him live in grief and prevented him from embracing new experiences. After some guidance, he decided to keep only a few meaningful mementos and donated the rest. After doing so, he felt emotionally lighter and was able to live with gratitude rather than sorrow. The Buddha taught that attachment leads to suffering. Clinging to the past does not serve the present. We must let go with love to free ourselves and allow the spirits of the deceased to move on peacefully. Keep only 1 or 2 meaningful mementos, rather than an entire collection of items. Create a sacred space for prayer or meditation to honor their memory. Release the rest with gratitude, knowing that they would want you to move forward. Consider sharing or donating these items as an act of merit-making, which benefits both you and their spirit in Buddhist tradition. 5. Clutter. Freeing your space. Freeing your mind. Clutter is a form of stagnant energy. A cluttered home not only disrupts the mind but also blocks the flow of prosperity and positive energy. A clean home promotes clarity and mental peace. Organizing your space helps reduce stress and anxiety. Removing clutter creates space for new opportunities and fresh energy to flow into your life. According to Buddhist philosophy, our external living environment reflects our inner state. A cluttered home can be a reflection of a mind filled with worries, confusion, and lack of control. When the surrounding space is filled with unnecessary items, it creates a sense of mental burden and hinders the natural flow of energy. I once had a friend who constantly felt exhausted and unmotivated but didn't understand why. When I visited her home, I noticed it was full of unused items. piles of papers, and forgotten objects. I advised her to dedicate a day to decluttering and removing things that no longer served her. Surprisingly, after doing so, she felt much lighter, her thoughts became clearer, and she even gained more motivation in her work and personal life. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of living simply and removing what no longer serves us. A light mind and a clean environment help individuals focus on what truly matters, inner peace. Start small. Don't try to clean your entire house at once. Choose a small area to begin with. Open the windows to let in fresh air and new energy. Keep only items that bring joy, peace, and have a functional purpose. Apply the 1-year rule if you haven't used an item in over a year. Consider donating or discarding it. Organize your space in a structured way to create comfort and balance. Improves mood and energy. Living in an organized environment makes you feel happier and more relaxed. Enhances productivity. A clean workspace helps you focus and be more creative. Facilitates meditation practice. A quiet, clutter-free space makes it easier to achieve a state of stillness and mindfulness during meditation. Conclusion. Creating a home that nurtures your soul. Your home is more than just a physical space. It is a reflection of your inner state. Every object in your environment carries energy, influencing your thoughts, emotions, and even the trajectory of your life. By consciously clearing out what no longer serves you, you are taking a powerful step toward mental clarity, emotional healing, and spiritual alignment. Buddhism teaches us that attachment leads to suffering, and that true freedom comes from letting go. When you release old clothes that no longer fit your energy, broken objects that block prosperity, and sentimental items that keep you stuck in the past, you open the doors to new possibilities, deeper peace, and personal growth. Start small. Remove just one item today that no longer resonates with you. Observe how it makes you feel lighter, freer, and more open to life's blessings. Imagine how a decluttered, peaceful home can elevate your daily experience, making space for joy, creativity, and mindfulness. Let your home be a sanctuary of peace, a place that uplifts your spirit and supports your journey. By embracing simplicity and intentionality, you align yourself with the natural flow of abundance and well-being. Are you ready to transform your space and, in turn, transform your life? The journey starts now.